Hello everyone, and welcome to West of Loathing. This is the new viewer-voted game that was chosen. Don't really know much about it because besides it's like comedy and adventure game RPG stuff, I think. And people keep mentioning Splatoons, so yeah, let's go ahead and start. Wanted for protagonizing, a Hawk Dalton. Reward 1,119 meat. Change your character, edit your name. Well, I can edit my name. What is this stuff up here? Oh, interesting. This is just like random presets, I guess. Okay, yeah, these are just like random presets. Well, I'm gonna go with the owl because I like the owl, and that just raises my bounty, I guess. Yeah. What does this do? Interesting. So there's just various things going on here. I want to change my name, if possible, if that'll come back up, please. Changing my name would be cool. There we go. Let's just do this. So, I'm gonna go... Quasi Mofo of the Mofo Dynasty. Alright, let's go. Wanted for protagonizing. Play as Quasi Mofo? We're ready to get going, are you? Yeah. Okay, I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class, Cow Puncher? Okay, Bean Slinger, which appears to be Mage, and Snake Oiler? Huh. Okay, that's a wild one. That one seems like it leans into guns. This is, of course, Big Punch. And this is, of course, magic. I mean, normally, I feel like I probably go for, like, the magic or ranged classes in games, usually, so I think I'll go for the big punch class. I don't normally go just the all-physical class, so if that's what this is, I think I'll go for this. I didn't even realize I would be choosing a class? Cowpunchers solve their... Ooh, we get descriptions. Cowpunchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard the cowpunchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. Cows ain't gonna punch themselves after all. Second thought? Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Beanslinger's the mystical master of both. You heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home due to most of the cooks having been brutally murdered by the cows. Okay. Snake oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days. Also out west, where all the best snakes live. I think I'll go with Cowpuncher. Just big punch, solve my problems by being angry. This is like the exact opposite of what I usually play as. So to mix things up, I won't be a Cowpuncher. I don't know what these cows did to deserve it, but was. This weird poster appeared here one night. Is that so? Goodbye, bed. Time to head west to chase my real dreams. Should I do the cowboy voice for everything? Read the spine of one of your books, The Adventures at the Forbidden Jungle. I read that one 10 times. Trouble at Zombie Hospital. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. Journey to the Forbidden Graveyard. I love that one. Jack Danger and The Trouble at the Dark Graveyard. Dad gave me this when I was a kid. Secret of the Old Gulch. Escape from the Spooky Cave. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. Oh hey, this one might come in handy. Wait, did I actually get an item? You got an item, Walking Stupid. Damn, you just coulda, what's the joke I'm looking for? You just coulda added me last time, that's me. I'm straight up Walking Stupid, that is the joke I'm trying to make. Okay, is that it? We just find Bess Swift and the Secret of the Ancient Cabin? I mean, should I keep reading? Adventure at Eagle Graveyard, Mabel Jones and the Ancient Mine. Okay, it seems like it's kind of just repeating with generic stuff. Okay, what's this? This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really, really bad at walking. Unlock stupid walking as an option? What? Also, muscle determines how much damage your melee attacks do and how much damage you take when you get hit by melee attacks. For example, if an attack against a bandit would normally do 3 damage, but your muscle is 1 lower than the bandit's, the attack will do 2 instead. Okay. Magical attacks, and then pistol attacks. Okay, so yeah, those are just our 3 scaling things. Determines who goes first. If your speed is higher than that, your primary enemy, your team will go first, otherwise theirs will. If both sides have equal speed, there will be a coin flip. The West may be brutal, but it's fair. Skills cost action points, and an HP. Being knocked unconscious means you lose whatever your fight you're in, as far as you know. Your stomach capacity determines how many food items you can eat before you need a nap. Also, you can't take naps, you can only go to sleep for an entire night. Your liver capacity determines how many alcoholic drinks you can handle. And your spleen capacity determines how many potions you can use. Interesting. Oh my god, look at all my gear. Okay, what's walking stupid? You read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. Stupid walking has been added to your options menu. You got a perk, stupid walking. You accidentally dropped the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it back up. Well, that's good. At least it's out of my inventory. So... stupid walking? Some of them aren't even really walks. It's on. Why? Why? Okay, I mean, might as well. This is the character I'm going with, I guess. Goodbye, desk. You comb your hair one last time. Ooh, I gained an XP. Ooh, thank you. Okay. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Call. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Call. Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Goodbye, Russell. Be good. Later. Bye, Russell. What are these walks? That's just skating! Bye, phonograph. You pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything I need to examine. This is gonna be one of those games where I'm gonna have to do a bunch of stuff, right? Maybe it's time for you to leave too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, calls one last time, and then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the old dusty trail. My living room. What a mess! Oh, I stacked it. There you go, you gain 1 XP. The hearth really puts the hearth and home. Nothing on the hat rack today. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. You'll miss meals with the family. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. I'm gonna be reading everything, by the way. That's the kind of person I am. Oh no, we're going back in. Sorry, just let me skate across the floor. My little brother's room. Apparently he really likes books. Covered with all of his weird diagrams and charts. So tidy. It's your kid brother's toy box. He loves stuff like this. You got an item puzzle cube. One of your kid brother's weird puzzles. Fiddle with it. Your brother already had it most of the way solved, but you figure out the last couple of moves. You gain 1 XP. Fiddle with it. You already solved it. If you mess it up again, it'll be messed up forever. Oh. But I want to keep fiddling with it. What if I want to get smart enough to solve it myself? Okay. Pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Oh no. Oh no. Vorle Sungen über Zahlentheorie? I think this is about math, maybe? I'm sorry, can't do it. Can't do it. I can't do it. Everybody always laughs at me when I try to speak German. It's not gonna happen, okay? Über die Anzahl der Primzahlen unter einer Gross. Just the title page. Okay, we're not. An investigation of the laws of thought on which are founded mathematical theories of logic and probabilities. No wonder I never know what he's talking about. Our brother's smart. Tracticus Logico-Philosophicus. No wonder I never know what he's talking about. Grundlagen einer allgemeinen Mannigfaltig. My brain, no. We have to move away. We have to move away. Crawl away. Alright. Almost time with the family. I'm gonna miss mom's cooking, I am. Alright. No time to screw around in the woods. Time to head west. Wow, we are actually heading west. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. Gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. Present? Yep, it's the book you wanted for Crimbo. No, it's early, but I'm just gonna lean into this rough and tough cowboy voice. The one about picking locks? Oh boy. The one about desert survival? Oh boy. The one about bartering? Oh boy. What stat do I want? I mean, picking locks is what I would normally go for once again. So I'm gonna go the complete other direction. Desert survival. That's the one, enjoy it. Got an item, desert eating and drinking. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Okay, I'm gonna learn about desert survival. Gives you the foraging skill. The book contains everything you need to turn the harsh, unforgiving desert into your own personal buffet. The best part is that the buffet also has an open bar. You read the book and learn all sorts of tricks for squeezing extra stuff out of cactuses and whatnot. You got a skill foraging. Fortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeeze the book into book juice, which turns out isn't a real thing. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Here's my character sheet. So, I got tough customer, you're rough and tumble, rowdy and ready to rumble. Melee attack damage. You have a way of getting what you want. You know how to live off the land by extracting food and booze and potions from the cactus parts of the land. You can forage basic goods from cacti. I stupid walk. When you were a child, you wanted to walk so badly. You finally have. Combat skills. Tap into your inner wellspring of beefiness, temporarily increasing your muscle. And in the West, doctors are few, far between, expensive, and poorly trained. You've decided it's safer to take matters into your own hands. And then, yeah. So, we already know about these. But grit? Extent to which you are truly gritty. The higher it is, the tougher you'll be. Plus 20 HP, plus 1 stomach capacity, pain tolerance. I kind of want to be a drunk cowboy. Your level of get up and get her done. The higher it is, the quicker you are. Extra speed. Once again, speed is what I would normally go for. Glamour is your appreciation of the finer things in life. As it increases, you'll be able to consume more cocktails and you'll also be able to afford them. 10% meat gains and extra liver capacity. Okay. I very much want to go for like a very specific build, which is not something that I normally go for, so we'll see how that turns out. Father morosely jabs at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. Slip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your mother's brass knuckles. Your grandmother's brass knuckles. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Later. What in the... Oh, I just wanted one more hug before I leave. Smiles and hugs you again. I need another one, actually. Okay. Now I think I'm good. He's just barely holding it together. It's probably best for him if you just go. Dig through it. I got a needle! I got a needle. I did it. What's it do? It's not for sewing, it's for picking locks. Ooh, okay. Hi. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzle back. Hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey, Rufus. Time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. Got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To get off this dadgum farm. Rufus, you know how much I hate it here. I can't stay. Gotta go where the action is. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year, and that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. Give him a playful punch on the arm. Hey, I'm back. Busy drawing pictures in the dust. Okay, let's skate. We're good? Alright, we're out. Go west, young man? Yeah. Hitching a ride across the Great Plains. Skip the opening credits. Alrighty, so getting started on West of Loathing. Seems interesting so far. So, I'm quite interested in seeing where all this goes. Had no idea this is what kind of game it was. So, that's gonna be interesting. I don't really know what's gonna be happening with a lot of these stats and stuff, but I do like an RPG that actually has me lean into certain things and all that, so. Do I need to see the opening credits? I wonder how long they are. At least it's a funny cutscene. I'm playing with turnips, I think? Yeah, I'm stacking them now. Stacked the turnip. Fell into the turnip. Alright, 200 miles later. Dirt water, 300 miles. Okay, I'm here. Is that BS something? Oh. Well, the bad news is you fell off that cart. Oh, wait, no, wait, I'm the narrator, so. The bad news is you fell off that cart and got knocked out for a couple hours. Now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. Good news is that you're in town rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. Okay, the town of Boring Springs. Gotta get my turnip. I got a dusty turnip. Hey! Buffalo gals, won't you what? Hey, something about buffalo gals? Beg your pardon, mister. Okay. Eek. Crap. Ow, dang it. Dirt water. Ow, dagnabbit. Oh, dang it. Chunk of wood from the broken hitching post. Grab it? Okay. Sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." Okay. How much of my mouse do I actually... I mean, I guess I still need my mouse to click on various things. Yuck. Oh no. And the sound. Poink. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. Take proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check out the box. You look through the hat box and find a sturdy-looking Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. You got an item, 4-gallon hat. Grab the hat to put it on. Thanks, sir. Pete! Thanks, Pete. Gives you a friendly and somewhat twitchy nod. Say, feller. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright. Spit? It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know without even looking at it that it's absolutely disgusting. Look in it? Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell. Even from a distance, it smells horrible. Look closer? You are now on your hands and knees peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what's wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Yes. James Sunderland would do this. Get it? You reach your hand towards the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air. Like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your head into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring, probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations! Hooray! Okay. Nasty ring. Though getting this ring was traumatic, you have to admit that it was worth it. +1 muscle? Oh, +1 to all my damage stats. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll take that. Also have broken board, speak softly, and carry a crude stick. Yup, broken board instead of, what was I? Oh, I was using the brass knuckles before. How much damage did those do? They're better. These are your grandmother's brass knuckles. Your grandmother was a force to be reckoned with. I'd hope so. Turnip covered in grit. Increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. Huh. I feel like I should maybe save that, like, before a boss fight or something? I don't know. Hi? These two were playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth in their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Good luck, you two. What do you say, Pete? What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, I've been minding these mountains longer than a high-heeled widow can bark at moon. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. See you later, Pete. Have fun with that. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." Bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Quasi. Brings you to our little backwater. Ask about work. Oh, the usual. Came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though, any work around these parts. Fortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. More of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up in Dirtwater. Ask about the railroad? Railroad? Manifest Destiny Railroad Company, of course. From back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring. Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that. Dirtwater. Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west it's been burned to the ground by the damn cows. Lots of opportunity there. She pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably say head that way myself. Ask about errands. Mentioned errands. Yeah, this Forsaken Burg's always falling apart in one way or another. Hostler's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? I got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke in from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I can probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Weak fungicide. I'll take care of it. Alright. Who's this fella at the bar next to me? Well, might be you should ask that yourself, seeing as you're right here. He won't bite you. Okay. But I don't like talk people. Who's a lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby, a real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. God, the one game where I can actually do the accent where it is useful. Howdy. Howdy, good to see you again. Oh, no, not you. I thought I was talking to this character. Howdy, I'm Quasi. Howdy, Quasi, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What you do? A town hostler. What did I say next? Before holster? Did I say holster? Don't know what the hell that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses just flying out the door. Business is booming. Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. Haven't sold one in ages. Oh. That why you're here drinking instead? Yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious cycle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. You have any left? One. Kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show you. Alright. Hats. Can I get a different hat? You already have a hat. What would you do with 2? But come on. Woman glares at you. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy. Who's gonna be searching the spittoon for his teeth if you don't leave me in peace? Okay, but it's so fucking long. Alright. I'm out of here. Hi. Should probably leave him alone. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Howdy, Susie. Hey, I'm gonna beat your ass, boy. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, is that a goblin? Pile of old newspapers. Take one. You got an item. Boring Springs Gazette. Cool. Let's read it. It's a copy of Boring Springs newspaper from about 6 weeks ago. Can I do anything with it? What do I do with that? Double clicking it doesn't do anything. I can't read it? Read? No? No. Okay, I mean maybe I need to collect them for something. Oh, I didn't mean to leave, I'm sorry. Whiskey? Crate of nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails you. Guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here is can reach the top of the bar. You got an item. Nurse brand whiskey. Cool. The goblin shouts, Briark! Attack the goblin. Got the jump on him. Okay, pistol attack. I don't have a pistol. Beef up. Costs 1 AP, usable once per fight. Your muscle will increase by 2. This will not end your turn. Crusade. This will not end your turn. Okay. Yeah, I'll use that. Moo. I have no action points remaining though. Okay. Bang. Whiff. Okay. So yeah, these only the skills actually cost action points. So I can't actually just punch normally. Beat my fist. Whiff. And dead. I win. Victory. Yeah. Having dispatched a goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Yeehaw! Skill up, muscle level 2. You left spores everywhere though, you hose them down with that can of fungicide. Cool. I did it. I did it. I'm sure this accent won't get old at all. But come on, all the characters are talking like it and everything. Alright. Nurse brand whiskey. This whiskey's too cheap for you to even consider drinking it, and given your legendarily low standards, that's really saying something. Well, it's probably for you, right? So I can get a party member? What do you say, Pete? No? Oh, Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. Can I use the whiskey on you? I thought I would, like, give it to you. Oh, we can roll. Okay. Took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Quasi. I knew you were a stand-up fellow the moment you walked in here. She reaches under the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go. It's the least I can do by way of thanks. Gain 200 meat. Tip your hat. Okay. And yeah, I still can't... I say all kinds of things. For instance, tarnation, there's a leprechaun in my meat pouch. Okay, yeah, you just say random shit at all times. It's easy. Should I look? You already plumbed the depths of the spittoon in your own depravity. You should be ashamed of yourself. Okay. Can I play? Look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. I just want to hear the sound of the meat, fleshy meat slapping the table. Put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s, plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Bet... Let's see. Pair of 10s, a 2, a 3, and a king. I mean, I have a pair, right? So... they're gonna kick my ass if I bet aggressively, I bet. I know fuck all about poker, by the way, so, I know you're supposed to get pairs. 2 10s, 3, 2, and a 2, 3, and a king. I'll bet aggressively. Yeah, I'll bet 15 meat. Look at each other nervously, but they both call your bet. Okay, read them and weep. You show your pair of 2 10s plus 3 king. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks and 3 aces. And the guy on the right somehow got a straight flush, 2 through 6 in hearts. Okay, well I gotta lean into my stats. I'm gonna intimidate him. You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points to the guy on the right's 20, and you're 25 plus a king. And the king means they have to either pay you in human teeth or an extra 10 meat each. They gasp and push more meat across the table at you. Collect your readings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. Hell yeah, look at that. Leaning into my stats. I'll just intimidate the hell out of everyone. Alright, ow, no, poo. Ah, pointy. The horsery. Horses, 1,000 meat. Can't afford that. Ooh, got a needle though. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. Tell you the truth though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. It's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh god, yes, thank you. Please, I go freshen myself except for this injury. Give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Let me see your map. Pretty much always run away to the same places. Draws 3 little pictures. You discovered a new map location, Orehole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snakes Gulch. Wow, these places. I think they like the environments there that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. I should send it back here. Bag of homing oats. How's that work? Special pigeon-infused oats. Okay. Thanks. I got a needle. Hey, horse. It's the most typical horse you've ever seen. It's very long. Okay. Said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look into it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd you do that? Nobody knows. She just set herself up in her office, said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. An actual muse, or... Pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. Uh-huh. Well, I have that. Make your own damned guide to Boring Springs and its environs. Whoa! I didn't want to teleport. Jesus. Okay, well we know we can do that. Okay, yeah, and we got 3 needle. Yuck. Sheriff. Let's go see the sheriff. I am in jail. Ooh, cup. Dirty mug, grab it. Yay, and I get meat for that. Wanted for bird theft, Naked Mike Bernstein. 200 meat. Wanted poster artist, the planned person at the Yuma Marshal's office. Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. A what? Size. Sheriff, okay. Blasted sign painters. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? Matter of fact, I am. Great, because I happen to have some. Gang of hoodlums around here what call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. Ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody smart and or slick to go fetch it back. I'm not either of those. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff. You're the sheriff after all. I'll stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Well, you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. Takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. Pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? New in town, maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Let me write down where the Fricker Gang hideout is for you. He makes a little note. Okay. Well then. Pooh. Ow, dang it. Oh gosh, darn, my favorite shirt. Step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. Seriously, not that his name's Braid. Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul, I'll trade a fine silver pocket watch. Take some dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is so not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Careful with this now. No trades. Okay, I gotta remember to come back there. Yuck. Oh, the face in the poo. Oh, that's the worst. Offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey, your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. Hear a rattle as she opens unlocks the door. Hi. Why? That seems incredibly dangerous. Oh, wow. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Yeah, probably. Stove's spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me that whiskey you promised me. Here. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp if bloodshot. Tossed out her hand. Whiskey. Stat. Don't know why I screwed the voice up so much. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Jeez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay. Continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Everything alright? Depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. I can't talk and drink at the same time, so she glares at you meaningfully. So what's up? I mean, what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? Whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that? Dead men walking. You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons scattered around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living? Nope, can't say I have. We'll just count your lucky stars and stay out of the town cemetery then. Okay. Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do you much good in this doom-forsaken hellhole. Try being less cheerful, Doc. Survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. Leaf through The Legend of Curly's Meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Leaf through the life and works of Fred Ferguson. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there are some useful appendices in the back and some diagrams of the appendices. Hey, I got 3 XP. Leaf through the Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. Start flipping through the Goblinoid language book. Or Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you all know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You've learned to speak Goblin, sort of. Oh no, I wonder if I had read this before I went and fought the Goblin in the basement, if I could have changed things. Probably. Probably. I might have still had to fight them, but I at least could have understood what they were saying. But now we have it, I guess. Make like a tree and leaf. Okay, so if things like that are gonna happen, I guess before I attack and or kill anything, I should investigate everywhere in the vicinity. So... we super murdered that goblin. I've already perused all of these. Okay, so I did get a level up, right? We also got some new things added to the map. Recovered mug, dynamite, and then characters. So... I need to level up, right? Didn't I level up? Oh yeah, it just levels me up automatically, doesn't it? Like, I don't... I'm trying to remember. I don't think I did, yeah. I have Goblin Tongue. I can communicate with goblins. Speaking a little bit of Goblin, at least enough to order a beer, which is the important thing. So yeah, we don't actually... I don't actually choose where my points go. I think when we just level up, maybe at some point? But right now, yeah, I think it just kind of gives me points because... maybe not. I definitely leveled up again. I saw it say I leveled up, but I don't actually know what stats increased. Because the Nasty Ring's giving me the 2 there, and then... I guess I have 2 more muscle, so I guess it just gave me an extra muscle point. I don't think I had 4 before. I thought I had like 3. So that's probably what it was. Okay. Sorry, getting used to all of this stuff. Vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Yeehaw! Skill up. Oh, okay, yeah, it tells you here what you specifically get. That's what it is. Yeah. So you don't get to choose or put points anywhere. You just get certain things on level up. So, skill up, grit level 2. Yep, so I got max HP, stomach capacity, and pain tolerance. Okay, yeah, because, yeah, now I'm remembering it showed the message when I got the level up. Okay. Cool. Sorry. Alright, closed. That is a person. You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid, he smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself, the name's Bill, Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. That's why they call you Cactus Bill. No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus. Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. Natural fermentation processes inside the cactus part let me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. Guess it is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. Wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? Give him the newspaper. Found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh no, my shovel. Left it behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. It's yours if you find it. If you go and get it, I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Yeah, progress towards next skill up 3 out of 10. Okay, cool, yeah. An outhouse at Warhol Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Stick the newspaper. There you go. Oh, look at you. Some loose dirt. Ooh, shovel. Nope, you're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? Why not? I'm gonna try and get my face in all of the poop. There we go. Beautiful. That's wonderful. Dirt water, 300 miles to go on foot, you need a horse, yeah. Okay, so I guess we want to go around some places. Let's go to the mine first. Because you said you left look behind. That's where Bill said to look. He wasn't kidding. Not that this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. You got an item, shovel. Okay, cool. So now that I have that, let's actually go back to Boring Springs and dig up this hole I clearly saw over here. Oh, shovel it. It's nasty work, but somebody's got to do it. Yeah, let's shovel the poop. Shovel all the poop. There we go, and I get XP for it. What do you got? Recovered mug. Okay, so we can go get some meat really quickly here. So, yeah, I really gotta watch. I'm moseying here. So, yeah, so am I. Can't you see me moseying? This is what moseying looks like. This is what peak moseying looks like. Get used to it. Alright, hi. Found these mugs. Much obliged. Yep, 50 meat. Tip your hat. Okay, cool. So that's it. Can I steal your mug? Since you're asleep? No? Okay. Just thought maybe, you know? I'm just trying to get some money here. Okay. I will take my leave. And yeah, I murdered the goblin, so Goblin is no longer here. Time to find out that Goblin's actually the best party member in the game, and I super killed them. I'm assuming we can get a party. Maybe? Yeah, maybe not. Yeah. Don't really see anywhere where a party would be in the menu, but possibly? I want to say I've seen something on like the store page that had party members. So... Dickerin? And I need soap. Okay, so if we're gonna go to anywhere first... I think the mine? Since we've already kind of been here a little bit. Definitely does not bear scrutiny. Some meat ore in this cart. Got 50 meat. Maybe I shouldn't just randomly steal stuff. Maybe that would be a good call, not just randomly stealing stuff. Instructions for the cargo elevator. Examine the controls. Mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Control. A poster on the wall behind reads blasting cap storage, plungers, both kinds, and tools. Where do you want to send the cargo elevator? I'll leave it alone for now. Yeah. Okay, what is this? Dig through it. Find a disgusting chunk of meat ore. Unrefined meat nugget. Ew. This looks dangerous. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. Okay. Can't get past the rubble, so... Yeah, I need... We're gonna do them all. Blasting cap storage. Because I don't know what could come up out of it, you know? I'll label blasting caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the quotes like that. Ah, I see. Dang it. Looks like you're gonna need a crowbar to pry one of these crates open. Okay. Tools, then. Yeah. This is how you walk. Pick the lock. Consumes a needle, yeah. You managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. Can I use it as a weapon? Damage 5 to 6. Yep. One of nature's simplest machines. Exactly what you want on your side if a thing has a lid and you don't want it to have a lid anymore. That, you know? Incredibly true. Is that better than my brass? It's better than my brass knucks. Here we go. And then I have my deputy pistol. Cool. So, nothing of interest. Let's go ahead and get the blasting cap storage. Oh, that seems like a very bad way to carry the lantern. These crates are all labeled blasting caps. Period's part of the label, yeah. Got a blasting cap. Anything else? You don't need any more? Plungers. I'm glad they specified both kinds. Oh, wow. I'm riding my lantern. sign lied, though there's only one kind. Oh, I got detonation plunger though. Okay, so I think we're good. Now, hook up the plunger. Why do you get to your instincts for self-preservation? You're hooked up a plunger and strung it a fair distance away. This makes you nervous. That's fine. You press the plunger, but nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a blasting cap. Yeah, there we go. Add a blasting cap. You've succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Yeah, no, it's fine. Kaboom! See? It all worked out. Oh, hi. Dig through it. 50 meat. Dig. Silver nugget. And a missing horse. You see the dark horse? Barely. Approach her. Hey there, girl. It's okay. I'm a friend. Horse shies away from you. Though in this case, it's more like cripplingly introverted away from you. Reassure her. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. It ain't poison or nothing. In retrospect, that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Pat her on the nose. You reach out to pat her on the nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Oh, come on. Nay. Feed her the oats. And take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go, yum yum. Sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Eat the oats yourself. Look, they're fine, okay? See. Take a handful from the bag and toss them in your mouth. Ugh. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still better than dry cat food, don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, these are powerful. Horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See, perfectly fine. Feed her the oats. Go yum yum. Pat her on the nose. Horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. There's a good girl. Feed her the oats. Horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them, then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. Well, there we go. I did it. And we got a silver nugget, shiny nugget of silver, a chunk of mostly worthless rock shot through with veins of gristle and flesh and, well, veins. Just sell it. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay. Damages an enemy in combat and is sometimes useful outside of combat as well. Yeah, just wanted to make sure I checked some of these things out. Alright, I think that was everything that we needed to do in here. I saved a horse. Did some other things. We're basically just gathering enough money so that I can buy a horse of my own, so... Okay. So, back to Boring Springs. And I got one horse back for you. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Sure thing. Just browsing. Out. Here is your mug. Thanks. Take my leave. Who do I sell to? Hey, do you sell? You buy stuff? No? Okay, I don't really have anybody I can sell things to, I don't believe. Okay. Oh wait, I can blow up this stuff. Oh. If I go get more blasting caps, yeah, we can blow up this entire house, maybe. Alright. Well then. I think that's probably a good spot to go ahead and end the first episode off here. We made some pretty good progress, I feel, and I've kind of got a handle for everything that the game's got going on, so... Awesome. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this first episode, and I'll see you next time for some more.